Good morning all. Top 50 News of India, 26th May 2026. 1. PM Modi reviews national heatwave preparedness. Prime Minister Narendra Modi chaired a high-level meeting on heatwave management. Officials reviewed electricity demand, water supply, and healthcare readiness. States were directed to strengthen emergency response systems immediately. Public awareness campaigns were expanded across major cities. The government aimed to reduce heat-related health emergencies nationwide. 2. Severe heat wave continues across northern India. Large parts of North India continued facing extreme summer temperatures. Rajasthan and Delhi recorded temperatures close to 48 degrees Celsius. Hospitals reported increasing dehydration and heat stroke cases. Authorities advised people to avoid outdoor activities during peak hours. Electricity demand remained at record-breaking levels nationwide. 3. IMD issues thunderstorm and rain alerts. The IMD issued warnings for thunderstorms and hailstorms in several states. Heavy rainfall was predicted in Kerala and northeastern India. Delhi and Himalayan states were also placed under weather alerts. Travel advisories were issued due to possible disruptions. Officials urged citizens to stay updated on weather forecasts. 4. Monsoon advances toward Kerala. The southwest monsoon advanced rapidly toward Kerala this week. Meteorologists predicted above normal rainfall in several regions. Farmers welcomed the development before the sowing season. Authorities reviewed flood management and drainage systems. States began increasing disaster preparedness activities. 5. Government appeals for responsible electricity usage. The Power Ministry urged citizens to conserve electricity during peak demand. India's power demand crossed 271 gigawatts amid intense heat wave conditions. Cooling-related electricity usage increased sharply nationwide. Authorities assured adequate coal reserves for thermal plants. Officials closely monitored grid stability across states. 6. Sensex and Nifty close with positive momentum. Indian stock markets ended higher after strong investor participation. Banking and IT sectors led the market rally. Foreign investors showed renewed confidence in Indian equities. Positive global cues supported domestic market sentiment. Analysts remained optimistic about India's long-term growth story. 7. Taiwan overtakes India in global market capitalization. Taiwan surpassed India in global stock market capitalization rankings. India slipped to 6th position globally for market capitalization. Analysts linked the shift to strong technology sector growth in Taiwan. Indian markets, however, continued showing strong domestic resilience. Experts remained positive about India's long-term investment outlook. 8. Rupee trades stable against US dollar. The Indian rupee remained relatively stable during currency trading. RBI monitoring measures supported market confidence. Crude oil prices continued influencing exchange rate movements. Importers and exporters monitored global trends closely. Economists predicted moderate volatility in coming weeks. 9. India's strategic relations continue strengthening. India and the United States continued discussions on Indo-Pacific cooperation. Diplomatic coordination increased on security and trade matters. Officials emphasized strategic and economic collaboration. Defense and technology partnerships remained key focus areas. Experts described the relationship as increasingly important globally. 10. Amit Shah begins 4-state border security tour. Home Minister Amit Shah started a 4-state border security review tour. The visit included Rajasthan, Gujarat, Tripura, and West Bengal. Officials reviewed smart border surveillance technology projects. The government emphasized preventing infiltration and improving security. The tour highlighted India's focus on border modernization. 11. Political campaign activity intensifies nationwide. Major political parties increased organizational activities nationwide. Inflation, jobs, and development remained central campaign topics. Leaders held rallies and public outreach programs across states. District-level election strategies were reviewed carefully. Political activity remained high throughout the country. 12. Karnataka leadership discussions continue. Congress leaders held meetings in Delhi regarding Karnataka politics. Speculation about possible leadership changes intensified further. Chief Minister Siddaramaiah met senior party leadership. Discussions also focused on cabinet reshuffle possibilities. The developments attracted national political attention. 13. West Bengal politics remains national focus. Political developments in West Bengal continued attracting national attention. The BJP government reviewed governance and industrial priorities. Opposition parties criticized recent administrative decisions. Public debate focused on employment and economic growth. The state remained politically active after elections. 14. Tamil Nadu political changes continue making headlines. Tamil Nadu remained under national attention after recent election results. TVK leader Vijay continued drawing strong public support. Coalition and cabinet discussions remained active statewide. Economic reforms and governance priorities dominated debates. Analysts described the developments as historically significant. 15. Kerala pushes tourism and infrastructure development. Kerala announced fresh tourism and infrastructure initiatives. Officials promoted ecotourism and wellness travel opportunities. Hospitality businesses expected strong monsoon tourism growth. Private investment proposals were reviewed by authorities. Employment generation remained a major policy focus. 16. RCB maintains strong position in IPL 2026. Royal Challengers Bengaluru remained among the strongest IPL teams. Virat Kohli continued delivering consistent batting performances. The team's bowling unit also impressed cricket experts. Fans celebrated RCB's successful season online. Analysts considered RCB a major title contender. 17. IPL playoff discussions dominate sports news. Fans closely followed playoff qualification scenarios in IPL 2026. Several franchises remained in contention for final positions. Experts predicted dramatic outcomes in remaining matches. Social media discussions around IPL remained extremely active. Cricket continued dominating India's sports headlines. 18. India A team continues training camp. The India A cricket squad intensified ODI Tri-Series preparations. Coaches focused on fitness and bowling discipline during training. Young players aimed to impress national selectors. Several IPL performers remained under observation. Fans expected strong performances from emerging talent. 19. Indian athletes continue strong international performances. Indian athletes impressed in badminton and athletics events globally. Young players received praise for consistency and discipline. Sports officials appreciated improved international performances. Training intensified ahead of major global tournaments. India's sporting image continued improving internationally. 20. SAFF Women's Championship continues in Goa. The SAFF Women's Championship continued in Goa this week. Teams from across South Asia participated in the tournament. Football fans welcomed India hosting the competition. Security arrangements were strengthened around match venues. The tournament boosted attention toward women's football. 21. Delhi air quality remains poor. Delhi's AQI remained in the poor category because of dust and heat. Doctors advised vulnerable citizens to avoid prolonged outdoor exposure. Environmental groups demanded stricter anti-pollution measures. Authorities reviewed emergency pollution control strategies. Air quality concerns continued across NCR regions. 22. Indian Railways adds more summer special trains. Railways introduced additional trains for heavy vacation demand. Passenger traffic remained extremely high across major routes. Stations strengthened security and crowd management systems. Online booking activity increased sharply this week. Travelers welcomed improved transportation availability. 23. Indian startups continue attracting investment. Global investors continued funding Indian startups aggressively. AI, fintech, and health tech sectors remained highly attractive. Entrepreneurs expanded operations into Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities. Government innovation policies supported startup ecosystems. Experts predicted continued digital economy growth. 24. Cybercrime cases continue rising nationwide. Authorities reported increasing complaints related to online scams. Banks warned customers against fake payment links and calls. Cyber awareness campaigns expanded across multiple states. Police arrested several cybercrime gangs recently. Experts emphasized stronger digital safety awareness. 25. Indian Army expands smart border surveillance. The Indian Army expanded drone and AI-based monitoring systems. Advanced surveillance improved border security efficiency significantly. Defense officials emphasized rapid modernization initiatives. Sensitive border areas received upgraded technology deployment. Experts described the move as strategically important. 26. ISRO continues satellite mission preparations. ISRO scientists completed another phase of mission testing successfully. The satellite mission aims to improve weather forecasting systems. Communication and disaster management capabilities will also improve. Young engineers played key roles in mission development. India's space sector maintained rapid advancement. 27. 5G expansion continues across India. Telecom companies expanded 5G connectivity into more districts. Internet speed improved significantly in newly connected areas. Businesses benefited from stronger digital infrastructure. Affordable rural expansion plans continued being discussed. Competition among telecom companies remained intense. 28. UPI transactions reach new record levels. India's digital payments ecosystem continued setting transaction records. Small businesses increasingly adopted QR-based payment systems. Rural digital banking usage expanded steadily nationwide. Fintech companies launched additional payment innovations. Experts described India as a global fintech leader. 29. Women's safety programs receive more funding. Several states increased support for women's safety initiatives. Emergency response systems were upgraded in major cities. Police improved rapid complaint handling mechanisms further. Awareness campaigns continued in schools and colleges. Women's security remained a governance priority nationwide. 30. Water conservation campaigns intensify nationwide. Authorities promoted rainwater harvesting and water-saving practices. Urban regions facing shortages introduced stricter monitoring systems. Experts warned about future climate-related water stress. Schools and NGOs participated in awareness drives. Sustainable water management gained national importance. 31. Monsoon preparedness activities continue. Flood-prone states strengthened disaster management operations further. NDRF teams remained deployed in vulnerable districts. Drainage systems and river monitoring networks were upgraded. Authorities reviewed emergency evacuation plans carefully. Officials aimed to reduce flood-related losses this year. 32. Healthcare recruitment drives expand nationwide. Government hospitals announced recruitment for doctors and nurses. Rural healthcare infrastructure received stronger financial support. Medical colleges expanded training facilities and programs. Experts welcomed investment in public healthcare systems. Authorities aimed to improve healthcare accessibility nationwide. 33. Metro rail expansion continues across India. Metro projects accelerated in Delhi, Bengaluru, Pune, and Indore. Authorities highlighted environmental and traffic reduction benefits. Several new corridors received official approvals recently. Commuters welcomed affordable public transport expansion. Urban modernization remained a government priority. 34. Tourism industry records strong summer growth. Hotels and travel companies reported heavy bookings nationwide. Hill stations and beaches attracted large tourist crowds. Local businesses benefited from increased tourism activity. States promoted domestic tourism aggressively. Experts predicted continued tourism recovery during 2026. 35. EV charging infrastructure expands rapidly. Authorities approved additional EV charging stations nationwide. National highways remained major focus areas for expansion. Private firms partnered with governments for deployment projects. Electric vehicle adoption increased steadily among consumers. Experts praised India's clean mobility initiatives. 36. Semiconductor manufacturing plans gain momentum. India continued discussions with global semiconductor manufacturers. New incentives encouraged investment in chip production facilities. Experts highlighted employment opportunities in advanced technology sectors. Authorities aimed to reduce import dependence. India's technology sector welcomed policy support measures. 37. Indian cinema continues global expansion. Indian films and OTT content remained popular internationally. South Indian cinema performed strongly in overseas markets. Streaming platforms reported rising global viewership. Film producers explored more international collaborations. India's entertainment industry expanded worldwide influence further. 38 Padma Awards 2026 honorees announced. The Padma Awards 2026 list included several major film personalities. Dharmendra was selected posthumously for Padma Vibhushan recognition. Mammootty was chosen for the Padma Bhushan award. Singer Alka Yagnik also featured among major honorees. The awards celebrated excellence across arts and public life. 39 Sports infrastructure development receives boost. Authorities announced new sports academies and training facilities. Olympic preparation programs received increased financial support. Young athletes gained access to improved infrastructure nationwide. States focused on strengthening grassroots sports systems. India aimed to improve future medal performances. 40 AI adoption expands across industries. Banks, schools, and hospitals increased AI system usage rapidly. Automation improved operational efficiency across several sectors. Technology firms announced fresh AI research investments. Experts emphasized digital skill development programs. India continued emerging as a technology-driven economy. 41 Airport expansion projects continue nationwide. Major airports expanded terminals and cargo facilities nationwide. Authorities prepared for rising passenger traffic demand. Private investment supported modernization projects significantly. Cargo infrastructure development accelerated across India. Experts predicted strong aviation sector growth ahead. 42 Farm subsidy programs support rural economy. Farmers received support for irrigation and farming equipment purchases. Authorities promoted sustainable agricultural practices nationwide. Agricultural groups welcomed subsidy expansion measures. Experts encouraged technology-driven farming modernization. Officials expected improved productivity during the next season. 43 Digital banking usage continues growing. Banks reported strong growth in mobile banking services. Rural consumers increasingly adopted digital financial systems. Cyber safety awareness campaigns expanded nationwide. Experts predicted continued financial inclusion growth. India's fintech ecosystem remained among the fastest growing globally. 44 National highway construction accelerates. Expressway and highway projects progressed rapidly across states. Authorities highlighted improved logistics and transportation efficiency. Infrastructure investments supported long-term economic growth. Construction projects generated employment opportunities nationwide. Road modernization remained a policy priority. 45 Climate experts warn about urban heat risks. Environmental scientists warned about worsening urban heat wave conditions. Several cities were identified as climate risk zones. Experts recommended green infrastructure and water reforms urgently. Awareness campaigns promoted environmental sustainability nationwide. Climate resilience planning gained increasing importance. 46 Skill-based education programs gain popularity. Educational institutions expanded career-focused training programs. Students increasingly preferred AI, coding, and analytics courses. Online certification platforms attracted rising enrollments nationwide. Experts praised employment-oriented learning systems. Skill development remained a major educational trend. 47 Defense manufacturing sector expands rapidly. India promoted local production of defense equipment and technology. Domestic firms gained support through self-reliance initiatives. Defense exports continued showing strong growth trends. Experts highlighted strategic and economic benefits of localization. The sector attracted rising investment interest nationwide. 48 Smart city projects expand across India. Urban modernization initiatives progressed in several smart cities. Authorities focused on sanitation, transport, and digital governance. Citizens welcomed improvements in civic infrastructure. Experts emphasized sustainable urban development strategies. Government investment in modernization remained strong nationwide. 49 Ganga Dashehra celebrations continue nationwide. Devotees gathered at major ghats for Ganga Dashera celebrations. Religious ceremonies and Ganga Aarti events were organized widely. Security and crowd management measures were strengthened. The festival held deep spiritual significance for devotees. Large gatherings were seen in Uttar Pradesh and nearby states. 50. India strengthens position as global economic power. India continued expanding influence in technology, trade, and diplomacy. Foreign investors maintained confidence in India's growth potential. Infrastructure and innovation reforms remained key policy priorities. International organizations praised India's economic trajectory. Experts described India as one of the world's fastest-growing major economies. Please like and subscribe.